Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you're new here, if you're not new, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back. You're the realist. My name is still Chelsea, as I just said. Comment, like, subscribe. Across all social media, I am at CCsuarez. If you want to watch any other commentary content, go right up there. And then in the description box below, you'll find everything, merch, social media, links, all the things. Everything you could ever want. Okay, great, thanks. Let's go ahead and get into another episode of Don't Do That. For the love of God, please stop. This one's a doozy. Let's go. We're not wasting any time today. Let's get into it.
Dear Jesus, thank you for today. Thank you for Christina and her yes that led all of us here tonight. Lord, only you have the power to take a $299 product pack and turn it into this. Ask or even imagine. Monat proves this to me over and over. Lord, continue to bless the work of our hands and cause us to prosper. We thank you for Monat and this opportunity of a lifetime. May we always give you glory in all that we do and put you first in everything. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
What in the Flavorade cult is going on here? What event is this? What? Why are you all wearing the same color? Why? Like, I could understand if it was like a white party. Like, I have one to go to in like September, I think it is. And we always look real cute. But like, what are you doing? God has nothing to do with your MLM. God does not want you to scam people for your own financial benefit. God does not want you to be manipulated by other people. This is what it truly means to use the Lord's name in vain. I've said that so many times, but this is what it truly means to use the Lord's name in vain. No, thank you. No, ma'am, don't do that. Whenever I take these off, it hurts, which is even a better metaphor, right? When you take off your rose-colored glasses, it like hurts for a minute because you have to readjust. Do you get it? Listen, I was just trying to put into words and preface this, and it's just sad. So you know what? Let's just watch it together. Okay, actually, let me preface it because I can't shut the fuck up. So y'all remember that video I posted 2 weeks ago? The one I was reacting to in IGTV, which I love doing that, but I was reacting to their IGTV and I was like, they're basically telling us, well, not basically, they are telling us all the reasons why not to join Monat, but they don't realize that's what they're doing, which was gold in my opinion. And then in Top MLM Fails number 40, I reacted to her reaction to the video. And the reason why I did that is not to keep a drama going or anything like that. It's so that y'all could, and I explained it very well. It's so that y'all can see this is how things are being misconstrued. This is how she's twisting my words. It was very, very sad. This gets worse. This was the next day, I think. It was the next day. So sad. So when y'all sent me this, thank you. I want this girl to do well. I want her to do well.
Now that I'm done the hard part, and we'll just have to see if it saves. I want to talk a little bit about yesterday and kind of what I learned from it, because I got really upset because I watched through the entire video almost and looked through all of the comments on the YouTube video that was made about me, but I looked through a lot of her videos and a lot of my friends were shit on. But anyways, I watched the video yesterday and I shouldn't have, but at the same time, a really dope lesson came out of it. I kind of watched it and at first I was so depressed. But for me, it was mirroring everything that I've been saying about myself. I realized that this has nothing to do with this girl or anybody that commented negatively about my appearance or how cringy I was or how I'm uneducated or ruining the feminist movement or a total piece of shit or whatever they were saying. They said horrific things, but nothing I haven't said to myself. I have been sitting here wondering how I got cooked up into this depressive episode. I'll tell you how. I say all of those horrible, 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 horrible things to myself in my mind every single day, all day long. That's all I'm ever saying to myself. And I realized that when it was pelted at me by the internet. But the internet, for me, because I'm as spiritual as I am, for me, that was just a spiritual cleansing. It was it has nothing to do with this girl, and everybody's like, she's jealous, she's just, I'm like, nothing to do with her, literally nothing to do with her. I don't have time or energy to deal with any of those people. I don't know what they're going through. They could be totally happy, no clue. But I am not totally happy, and I've been wanting to know why, and it's because those things that they say I immediately side with them, and I'm like, whoa, why do I share their opinion? I obviously am not the same people as them. Why do I share that opinion about myself? In a way, just like how I manifested losing my Instagram, I think I manifested having the internet tell me I'm a piece of shit, because I needed to lose my Instagram, and it's changed a lot for me, and it's magnified a lot, and it mirrored what I was doing and where I was complacent, and where I needed to change paths, change course. And yesterday's whole thing showed me how rude I'm being to myself every single day, and how I spun myself into a depressive episode, because I'm that horrible and that cruel to myself every single day. So cheers. Like, sometimes what you're asking for from spirit looks like your horrible things that are happening to you, when really that's the fucking manifestation. You manifested that. You're asking why all this shit is following you. It's not following you, it's mirroring to you what you need to work on, or the path you need to change, or whatever, right? So yeah, another horrible thing that's actually the most blessed thing in my life right now. Weird, but okay.
Do you hear that? That's my heart breaking. The emotional and mental Olympics that she just went through to try to make things make sense for herself. Girl, sometimes bad shit just happens. It's not always the universe pushing you in a certain way or doing something to you. Like, sometimes bad shit just happens. It's not you. And listen, I'm a very, I don't want to say religious because I don't know. But I'm a very spiritual person. I am a very faith-based person. So I do think there's a bigger plan. However, sometimes bad shit just happens. Okay. We don't always have to make sense of it. You just have to, I guess, like, trust that whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend I know what God wants me to do or anything like that. But it's just so sad. Like, girlfriend, no one in my comment section, and if they did, I do not condone that. But usually me and my moderators are very good about deleting comments that are like, this person's a blah, blah, blah. Like, just like, yeah, sure, if it's like something funny that's like roasting the person, sure, whatever, it's harmless. But if someone's like, you're this, you're that, like, this person's hideous, like, just mean, just very mean stuff, like blatantly being a what? A dick. We don't condone that, right? Where in that video did I ever call her a piece of blank? No. I don't know where she got that from, but she even said, she's like, oh, I talk to myself so negatively. And it's like, it sounds like you do, girl, but why? Like, what is the source of your stress? Oh my God. And I know may seem like annoying that I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, we were, born in the same month or time frame, whatever, which I'm much older than her. But she said certain things to where I'm like, oh, baby, I've been there. I get it. And she feels deeply. She is a creative soul. And I don't know. I feel like I see like a lot of myself in that girl. And when you see someone spiraling and saying things that you have before, or like trying to so hard to make sense of something, I just want to shake her and be like, girl, what's the source of your stress? What is it? Because I'm 80% sure that if we look deep enough, it's Monat that is the source of your stress. And from the calls that I've seen, the clips that people have sent me, seems like it's Monat that is the source of your stress. How can we get her out? If she made enough money off TikTok or YouTube, she could get out. But then again, like, okay, listen, you guys, listen, for her to be able to see this and take these off, I think that we can do it, okay? And I know she's probably gonna see this, maybe, hopefully not, because then she'll be on to us. But I think that if, I hate that I'm even suggesting this right now. Okay, the only way this can work is if y'all promise me to still be the realist, okay? Promise me you will not join Monat or any other MLM. For the love of God, I will burn this place to the ground. Secondly, you cannot be a dick. And then and on the other side of that, you can't do love bombs and toxic positivity, okay? Just be real. If you like her content, sure, engage with it, okay? Not in a mean way, not in a shitty way, nothing, okay? In her vlogs, from what I saw, she doesn't talk too much about Monat. And then from her TikTok, she doesn't talk too much about it either. So I'm going to link both those down below. Check it out. If you feel inclined, like, subscribe, comment, follow, do that, okay? Maybe if I can lift her up enough. And like I said in my last video, I was chuckling a bit at her TikTok content. And think about it, if she did kind of like the blonde abroad, oh my God, I used to love her stuff. She's my, well, I should check her out again, but she used to be my jam on Instagram, and like her blog was amazing. And then Kane and Pia, their travel stuff is awesome. So and she said she's going to be vlogging. She bought a vlogging camera and stuff. So I think she's going to be leaving like this month or something. I don't remember. So for the love of the flying spaghetti monster, you know, we all believe in him, her, they. Please, them's is the rules, okay? Don't be mean, but also don't be fake. You know, don't just be like positive for no reason. If you like it, okay. Do you get it? Okay. I'm nervous. All right. Maybe this will work. I hope it does. We can show her, like, listen, you actually have a talent for this and you could do it. You could make it work. Also, shit, Leiden, if you want me to consult you for free on the back end of YouTube and how to do it very well, hit your girl up. I'll do it for free. All right. See, I'm not an asshole. I'm scared. Ugh. Maybe if we do that, guys, we can get her to take off her rose-colored glasses. And if I hear or see that you are bullying this girl or anyone else in an MLM, I will punch you in the butthole, okay? Don't do it. We do not stand for that. That's not okay. That just pushes them more into the MLM. Why am I yelling at you? I'm sorry. I love you.
And it is end of month, so we have something called end of month grind or end of month magic, where the magic literally happens at the end of the month, and that's usually because energy is strong, everybody is just hungry for more, they're ready to hit those goals, you know, they're so close to that next promotion, which is huge in this company. We offer one of the top compensation plans in all of social media marketing. So when you're this close to a promotion, that's when you're gonna fight for it. And you know, we always preach showing up daily and consistently will just kind of make things happen naturally. However, we do see so much magic happening at the end of the month because people are going in full force, throwing in all their energy and time to get to that next promotion, because it's life-changing, you guys. It means it puts you into tears.
Tell me you have nothing to say without telling me you have nothing to say. They act like it's such a crazy concept that like at the end of the month, it's like, oh my God, energy is so high. We're like fighting. We're excited to get those, you know, goals and those promotions. Girl, that's sales. That's sales. It's literally just sales. And also in like a creative space though too, like anyone who works on a like commission or like month to month type of thing, like where you start over at the beginning of the month with your monies, all of us go through that. It's trying to put as much as you can in 1 month. Like I do the same thing.
Some of these promotions, and I remember Angela actually when she hit her Cadillac rank and she earned her Cadillac, like everyone was in tears for her and we were popping champagne, and that is the type of energy and community and vibe that we put out there every single day. But end of month is just magical. So you're seeing people hit huge ranks, promotions, and just like the chats are just like on fire going off, and it goes all the way until like our cutoff, which our pay cutoff, I guess, our end of month pay cutoff would be 9 p.m. Pacific time. So like right at that time, people are literally doing the do, and like the chats are popping off till that time. And like the next day, like everyone's celebrating, we're hopping on Zooms and, you know, congratulating people and just like celebrating.
Pretty sure 92.4% of you don't make it past the first rank. So I'm pretty sure not everyone's celebrating. A lot of times what happens is you'll see people be like, oh my God, I'm pushing for this rank. And then it's like radio silence the next day. And they're usually getting yelled at by their upline. Or they'll come on their Instagram stories or something and be like, oh my gosh, it's just like, God's just like, you know, testing me just next month. Like I missed it by like this much. And that just shows like if you don't work hard. No, girl, that just shows that it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with your downline. You can't rank up without a downline. That's it. You can't rank up without them having a downline. And also within those last like 3 hours is when the uplines like start asking their downlines to like buy stuff for other people in the downlines or themselves to be able to meet their personal volume or group volume, like their sales quotas basically. It is or sales requirement for each rank. Like it is crazy.
And cheering each other on and hyping each other up, because we're here to help everybody win. There's only winners at the table here, and we're not here to tear anybody down. There's no competition. It's all collaboration, and just it's such an amazing energy to be a part of. And I'm so thankful to be a part of this community of success driven
people who love and support one another and who uplift each other and, you know, celebrate one another's wins. And it's just such a good energy to be a part of, a good community. And it's honestly shaped me into a much more positive person. And I look at things in a much more positive light now than I used to. And I'm just growing from here, and we're all growing together. So it's so exciting. And we are officially launching into Spain and Lithuania tomorrow, July the 1st, on Canada Day. So that's a huge milestone with us within the company. And it's going to be insane, you guys, insane. And I can't wait to start building out in those countries. There's an opportunity to earn a European foundership within the company. So when you're a founder, you earn shares. And if you are listening to this and you're from Spain or Lithuania, there's an opportunity that is knocking. And let me tell you, it's going to change your life if you take a part of this opportunity as well.
There's a lot to unpack there, but one thing that I do want to say and focus on, because I don't want to, you know, have this video be a million years long. She just said if you are in Lithuania or Spain, you have the chance to become a founder. And what happens is when you're a founder, you earn founder shares. Like, do you even know what that means? Because it sounds like you don't, because that's not what happens when you become a founder with Monat. Because one, you're not a founder of the company. No, the founders of the company are the people who start it. That's not what it is. So the founders of the company are that Venezuelan family, and that's it. Those are the only founders of the company. None of these market partners are founders of the company. Also, you earn shares? No, you don't. That is a lie. Again, why do I know more about Monat than girls in Monat? This is excruciating. All right, so with the founders pool, Monat founders, those who enrolled with Monat by September 30th, and keep in mind, like, the times have obviously changed, like the time frames, because they opened it up again to like get more people, and achieved market mentor within the next year are eligible to receive a payout from the Founders Club pool. Okay. The founder pool is paid as shares of 1% of commissionable global volume per quarter. Okay. Eligibility is based on paid as status the last month of the quarter.
Years ago, I said yes.
Is this what? Did that just say Christina and Monat? Please tell me someone's name is Monat and she's not marrying the company.
So this is just like such a dream come true for me to be able to get you guys all together. But every year since I said yes, I have celebrated the anniversary of it, because to me,
this is from the same Jesus praising cult meeting at the beginning. Okay, I'm with it. I get it. That's a whole lot of white women.
I have celebrated.
They couldn't go over to another hors d'oeuvre plate that had more on them. Baby, that's got, what is that? What is that? That's got 2 croutons on it. Come on, y'all. Come on. Do better.
The anniversary of it, because to me, it's such a monumental event. It is my absolute pleasure to be here.
Listen, the decor and everything of this event is absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. They did good.
Celebrating with you guys. And so cheers to love, laughter, and happily ever after.
So is this a what? Like, is this her wedding or is this her Monat anniversary? This is her Monat anniversary. It has to be. What was that big check for? Paid to the order of Christina Smallwood. She's a public figure. I can say her name. $6,000 and then it says for Mo wedding. Is that her upline or something? Why? What? Why are they giving her $6,000? For what? That's weird. Her husband's just standing there in the back like, this is cringy, but whatever, it pays the bills. Listen, sometimes when Tony comes home, he gets it. He gets it. Listen, when I'm wearing a tinfoil hat, he doesn't ask questions. So it is time for yet another dramatic reading of some very culty things. If y'all have not watched any of my Kangen water cult weirdness videos, they're the best. Go ahead and go watch them. Not right now. Stay here. Watch them after. But this girl was one of the main features of the first video. I don't know how I'm going to do this with a straight face. I could feel pleasure by feeling him staring at my parts. So I'm going to have to censor myself, but trigger warning, this is weird. I could feel pleasure by feeling him stare at my meow meow alone. The power of energetic alignment. My beloved is all about the deep eye gaze. When I had asked him to look into my meow meow, I would feel his gaze work up to my eyes again. It was so sweet. Then I really felt him gazing in at her. I felt turned on by this alone. She felt seen, she felt adorned, she felt witnessed, she felt worshipped. There we lay, in front of our new altar space, a place for devotion, to connect to Mother Angel Goddess. Before we make love, where we connect to higher realms, allowing us to connect deeper in our lovemaking. As Ollie stared into my portal, we were taken someplace else. Later, I guided us through meditation over the altar and onward, and afterward, Ollie was in tears. I was witnessing his vulnerability. He said he felt angel wings appear from his back, telling how devoted and in love we are with one another, and how we desire to worship one another. Later on, as we connect in the bedroom as we are making sweet love, Ollie looks up at me and says, "Where are you?" He could pick up I wasn't fully there. I said, "Well, my feet are sore." He asked me what I needed, and I said that I would love a foot massage. So there he was, making love to me whilst massaging my feet. We were both in a massive state of bliss and joy, laughing so loud, my meow meow opens up more to fully receive Ollie's love. And as we go on, I feel his angel wings wrap around me, keeping me warm. It was so beautiful. There was more juicy, sexy stuff I won't be able to share here, more perhaps in another space. This is the reality we are weaving together, choosing to attend to each other's needs in our relating. So let's continue. This one is a Reels, and it's to the song Make It Clap. And they're all dancing, and it says she makes 5 paychecks a month. She's not afraid of failure. She earns paid for luxe vacays. She earns a fully paid for Cadillac. She inspires many. She grows mentally and spiritually. She works with uplifting men and women. Want to join? DM Boss Team for more info. She also violates the compliance requirements of the multi-level marketing company that she works for. That's what she does. Like, could you imagine acting like this, dancing all over? Like, this is your work? That's embarrassing. So sorry about it, but also not sorry about it.
I'm sorry, but there's too much money on the table for you to not be getting paid for the content that you're making and not be getting paid for building a community on Instagram, because that is what I'm doing. And that is what Monat will pay you to do. All you have to do is promote the products. You get a pack of products to try for yourself at a discounted rate. You then get all of my training and resources to be a...
Wow. There's a... I don't want to call it misinformation. It's just lies in this one. So let's back up and break it down.
Sorry, but...
So she said there's too much money being left on the table for you to not make money off of Instagram. You're already posting. You're already building a community. Most people aren't building a community on Instagram. Most people aren't. Most people are just posting pictures, liking pictures, commenting on their Friends pictures. Wickham just did this to me. Nobody. And now he's like grabbing. Oh my God, you're so strong.
Money on the table for you to not be getting paid for the content that you're making and not be getting paid for building a community on Instagram, because that is what I'm doing. And that is what Monat will pay you to do. All you have to do is promote the products. You get a pack of products.
Okay, so she said all you have to do is promote the products. And Monat is paying you build a community? No, I mean, if that's what you want to call recruiting, but they're not paying you to no, they're not paying you to promote the products. That would be an influencer. They're paying you to recruit people and sell products. Like, stop lying. A ton of samples for your network, which stop. From the like training calls and documents that I've seen, they don't like, they encourage you to not send samples because they just want people to buy starter kits. Okay, and then one-on-one mentorship with me. I mean, according to that like one call you did that we reacted to, you don't know what you're doing. So how are you going to mentor people? And she said she struggles with that too. So it's like, seems worth it. And then training and resources seems vague, but okay. A community that will support you. We've seen how supportive the community is when you don't make them money.
To try for yourself at a discounted rate. You then get all of my training and resources to be as successful as you want to be. And then you go make money. That's it.
And then you go make money. Seems so simple. Then how come 92.4% of y'all in 2020 made an average of $0 and we're at the bottom of the pyramid and didn't even rank up? Hey, I got you. You don't have to readjust, bud. I got you. Oh, you tooted. All right, friends, that's actually it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Wiggum did as well. Do you want to get down? Okay. I hope that you remember how valuable you are. Stay assertive, stay spicy. I hope that your days are filled with relaxation and you hitting your goals and your fun buns being even, honestly, and not having dog hair all over your clothes. Today's comment shout out goes to Brittany, who said, "This is sployfully spicy." Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate that. Now, if you would like to stay spicy, be spicy for eternity, it is clinically proven. There have been so many studies. Don't look it up. Just trust me. That the only way that you can remain spicy is to subscribe and turn on notifications. Not for just occasional notifications, but all of them. You know you want to. So I will see you in my next video, which will most likely be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, unless it is Saturday or Sunday, since I typically do not post on Saturdays or Sundays, which July this month might be a little bit different. But either way, I will see you in my next video. Bye.